don't get me wrong there. But we just had 4 good guys that were committed and wanted to win it.
Absolutely, and win it they did. So there'll be a celebration for them later on in the season, won't there?
Yes, there is. Yep.
Fantastic. In the meantime, our first race for the night, brought to us by MDS Diesel Specialist, is on the track, and away we go with the 87 cars. Glenn Marsden getting the jump on the 55 of Simone Wildenoff there. And away goes Glenn. Is the other Marsden Reese in the car?
Yeah, Reese. Yep, he's in the mid-pack.
Yep. So Glenn with his foot down, the track probably nice and smooth and flat at this point in time, and this is probably the fastest to see Glenn Marsden going all season over. So he's leading from the 15 car. It's actually Jack Wildenoff. Simone's in the 55. 15 is Jack Wildenoff. We go back to the 197 on the back, over the back straight there. The third place car, that's Sam Jack. And then we've got Simone Wildenoff in the 55. That's a little bump up the inside there from the 86 of Reese Marsden. The 17 cars in the mix there too. That's Scott Wright. So Glenn Marsden leading the race. Yep. Wildenoff in the 15 car there. Right on his tail. I'm not quite sure if Jack is just a fraction quicker than Glenn. Glenn has to keep his wits about it. You can see he's keeping the car very central on the track there. Not going to let the 15 car come up the inside, and he's going to make it hard for him to go around the outside. You see there's just a little bit of movement on the centre line of the track. Canny racer is Glenn Marsden. I don't think he could handle anything more powerful, but that he can handle. He's got the, look at this, he's opened up another car length on Jack Wildenoff there. The 197 car in the holding on to a solid third place at the moment, but the 79 machine has come through. That's Nick Dempsey, brightly coloured car. He's got the 85 of Tyler Hawley on his tail as well. So another lap about to be kicked off, 82nd Glenn Marsden. That's 5 down, 5 to go in the first of 4 Ministocks races on the program tonight. Even they all last the distance, of course. The 14 car pulled off there. Down at the Fonte, but he's back on the track now. Glenn Marsden coming out of Environway turn, down the straight, over start finish, pick up lap 6. That time at the moment around 23.1, 23.2 for the leading car, which is about where you'd expect Ministocks to be on a reasonably flat track here as close as it could be. Those two have definitely broken away. Jack Wildenoff making up the gap again on Glenn Marsden, but we're going to have another crack at him. There's quite a train of cars in the battle for a third place here. At the moment, Nick Dempsey's got the better of Sam Jack and the 85 of Tyler Hawley coming through as well. The 24 machine of Jordan Dork in the mix too, along with the 93 there of Stephen Lindsay McCartney. You get the feeling that the 79 car is the quickest car on the track at the moment. He certainly was the quickest in that last lap by about half a second. Start to close that gap. But with just a couple of laps to go, it's going to take a mighty effort for everyone to get past Glenn Marsden. So white flag, just one lap to go now. Glenn Marsden in the white frame. Just got to bring it home. Led from the start. Jack Wildenoff holding on to second place at the moment. Dempsey in comfortable third. And we go back to the 85 of Tyler Hawley. He's coming out of Environway for the last time, drifting the car across the track towards the high line and taking the checkered flag. Here's your race winner, the 87, Glenn Marsden.
So as you say, Tony, Glenn's been around a long time, and for the size of the car, can be the biggest car on the track. Yes, he knows how to make it wide.
As wide as a super saloon at his hand, isn't it? Yeah.
He'll be an elder statesman in this class.
He will. Former club president, of course, been around a long time. And quickest lap there was a 22.54 by Nick Dempsey.
Nice coloured graphics we're getting now.
Yeah, we're getting some colours on our ELS system. We're slowly getting to terms with it. I see on one of the monitors there we've been able to pull up season points as well, which is a new innovation.
Yeah, I was showing that earlier on, so...
And of course we can remember how to do it. That's because driving this thing is, being shown its capabilities is one thing, but actually remembering how to drive it is another. But
Yeah,
we will get there.
Exactly.
We will get there. So there's your race winner, going around with his checkered flag. Give him a round of applause. Great way to start the night for Glen Marsden. Next up in the chute should be stock cars. I can see one lined up there. Where the rest of them have got to, I have no idea. But we better pay some bills and come back to you guys very, very shortly. Check out the Koken WoodfordGlen shop for everything tools and more. Conveniently located at the corner of North. Ministocks back out on the track here, the 79 car alongside the 24 of Gordon Hawk there, off the front row. 79 of course is McDempsey, putting a pretty strong performance in that first race. Checking out the good there. The 86, Reese Martin, and the 85 of Tyler Hawley. Winner of the both starters on the back track. That's an interesting decision. That's right, Christian Rose. And runner, started about take a little bit down the window. Well, there we go, so Gordon Hawk gets the jump on the rest of the field. Although the 79 car around the outside isn't going to take it lying down. The 85 there, Taylor Hawley had a good start as well. And he's holding on to a kind of second place. He's really alongside the 79 essentially there. They're battling it out for second. It's going to be too wide down the front straight with the 86 of Reece Martin joins in as well. The 87 is Greg Martin trying to catch his son desperately there. Yeah. Winton here inside that 87 machine. The 17 car Scott Bright is in the mix there as well. The 93 of Clayton Anthony McCartney. The 197 car there as well in the mix too in the middle of the pack. 17 of Scott Bright. Wheeled him off near the back step, wheeled him off in the 15 car after that trip. The first race up tonight. And right at the back of the field there, the 14 car of Tiana Safonka. So out front, there's Hawk in the 24 machine, making no real contest for this at the moment. He's got about the 6 or 7 car lengths. I think there was a real profile of Gordon Hawk, and he did touch like a business. I can see that really well. So up down to the seating the top, the copy of the Group Hawk program. And you can read all about Gordon Hawk and his non-stop racing. And he's doing business on the track there tonight. There's a very handy lead over quite an interesting battle between the 85 and 86 cars and 87. Look at that, it's almost a photographer's lead now, 86, 85, 87. I only need to swap one place and photographers will be wetting themselves with excitement. 79 of Mick Dempsey in the mix as well. The 93 car there, Clayton Anthony McCartney is right on the pace too. And the 197 and 72 car is not far off either. But they're a long way back from the race leader.
There we go, 85, 86, 87.
Yeah, that was the moment.
Didn't last long.
Didn't last long, but it was there. So that's 6 laps completed. Just 4 to go for the Ministocks in their second race of the night. Brought to us by Sylvester V8 performance. Gordon Hawk running down past the Radio Cars Warehouse through and far away to turn on to the front straight. And we're about to pick off another lap. Here it goes. Getting completed for the 24 car, Gordon Hawk. 85 in a pretty good second place at the moment. He's opened up a bit of a gap from Reece Marsden in the 86, Glen Marsden in the 87. 93 and Mick Dempsey in the 79 place in the mix there as well. Just a couple of laps to go now for Gordon Hawk. It's his to bring home really.
The 86 has turned round and turned 3 and 4. Bit of a traffic jam.
Let's see. See what went wrong there, but it's ended up with that the 197.
I think it's,
yes. Stranded across the track with Sam Jack. So we'll have to send the infield staff over to have a look, make sure he's okay.
I do have some results from the first heat of the Super Saloon Champs, but
Well-
I'll come back once we've finished this.
Okay, I was going to say it's quiet for a moment.
Okay,
It's-
Cowling 2NZ won the first heat.
Okay.
Over Ricky Bolton, came second. Malcolm Nartai started at the rear and finished at the rear. Hayden Mackay was about 3 cars in front of him. Trevor Elliott and Richie Taylor mid-pack as a stage from their first heat.
Okay.
And it's been run under the old format.
Yeah, the
three heat
format, like the street stock championship we're running tonight, isn't
Yep.
it? Yep.
So we'll keep an eye on their next grid positions and where they'll finish up.
So there we are, the 1-lane cars on the infield now. 197 car, beg your pardon. Your race leader, George Ball for the 24 cars midway between turn 3 and 4 and far away to turn there. And the lights are still red, and everyone moves. It makes me wonder if something was said in the rear feed didn't match what was happening with the finger on the light.
As all of these drivers wear earpieces and can listen to the referees, so they may have said about to go green and
Everyone heard the word green and was away.
selective hearing. Apart from the 57 and 55, they stay parked up.
Yeah, well, they've got a red light right in front of them, but
There's a lot of red lights around the track.
yeah, it's true. We're not short on, are we? The 15 car also pushed through the infield here, and now the lights have gone green.
And it's just slide down the right.
Yep,
Got the kangaroo juice.
Either way. Let's put the view. Either way. I beg your pardon. No. So, we're on the white flag zone after that. The one to go. George Hawk leading us 2 far away from the last car. It's his race to bring home. He's going to pick up a second flag. He'll be very pleased with that too. Kyle Hawley in the 85 car second. And Glenn Larson, continuing a good night for him, came through from near the middle of the pack to finish third in that one. Quickest lap was a 21.85. That was really good.
Stuck here, it's got a 24 on the car. It's looking pretty good. This.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah.
Super stock was 24, mini stock was 24.
And you used to have the 24 number on your super stock?
Yep. And the stock car.
And the stock car as well.
Yep.
Yep.
So, just one of those ritual sort of things. Both one of my daughter's birthdays, 24, so
Yeah. Way to go. Alrighty, so big thank you to Sylvester the Performance for bringing us that mini stock race. Next up, stock cars will be back out on the field, courtesy of the blind cleaner, who happened to come third in that last race.
Suck It Up Limited specialise in hydro excavation digging, professional high pressure water jetting, drain cleaning, video inspection and more. Call Malcolm and the team from Suck It Up Limited today. For the biggest range of cars in one convenient location, get on down to Value Cars Warehouse at 32 Morehouse Ave. For every vehicle imaginable under one huge roof. Fitting families into great vehicles they love has been their business since 1993. www.value
He's looking after his ills. And a big welcome to all the driving school ills tonight. So the 197 mini stock after a slightly rough previous heat leads us away. That's Sam Jack.
This is getting less contact and less introduction.
Yeah, it's doing alright, isn't he? Stop right, the 17 car there is on his tail, followed by the 86 Reef Marston, the 85 of Tyler Hawley, the 93 of Andrews McCartney there, 24 the winner of the previous heat, Jordan Ball. We've got one round, the 15, wheeling off.
The winner or the winner?
The winner of the previous heat was Jordan Ball. Profile of him in the Dirt Track magazine tonight as well. a bit of a challenge near the front here. I have to say that the 197 car of Sam Jack is not getting away from the pack. Foxtrot is right on his tail there, and I wouldn't put a great Bolt and Marston being challenging for the lead in the next battle too as well.
Was it not the car that was red and brown to go from the modified now, wasn't it?
Oh right, okay, yep.
So it's, we know it's got some pedigree around here, but it's just, as you get back into the track, going from the front wheel drive missing to a rear wheel drive, ironically probably missing, or Jackson, rather. It will be quite a hit spin for him in the 197.
So he did have a bit of a wobble on that previous lap and lost a whole heap of places as a result. Scott Wright takes over the lead of the race from the 24 car of Jordan Bork. He car links back to the 93 of Trojan Andrews McCartney, the 85 of Hawley's in there, ahead of Reece Marston. The 79 car has come to join the party. He's been quick all night. Oh, we've got a spinner there. Reece Marston goes round, and we've tried to get through. Can he keep it going? I think he will. Yes, he does. He joins the back of the pack.
Both from the last lap, I'm guessing the insurance are only taking speed, no one's down to the front of them.
So your race leader is now Jordan Bork in the 24 car. Whilst we were watching the spinning Reece Marston, he got through on the 17 of Drive. Right now in second place. Shady in third. Then we go back to the 79 of Nick Dempsey. Tyler Hawley. Battling it out there was the 87 of Glenn Marston and the 197 car of Jack. So there's 6 laps into this 10-lap race. That could be 7. Oh, we've got one into hard into the wall there. Who was that? Tyler Hawley, was it?
It certainly looks like it. Remember, peeling a piece of concrete to run into just quite this.
Not quite sure what was going on there, but he to my eyes, it looks as if he went in really quite hard. I'm going to check on it, but so you read. He seems to be okay. Tried more dangerous than the actual car spec.
It's still got to be straightened out. You don't want to get on the trailer. Why not?
And so your race leader is the 24 car, Jordan Bork, currently sitting between turns 1 and 2, the south end of the track there in front of the souvenir stand. 17 Scott Wright in second place, Shaden Andrew McCartney in third, right on his bumper. And then we go back to another group of cars, the 79 in there, Nick Dempsey, Sam Jack in the 197, Glenn Marsden, and the 14 car is Lack Chapman.
So, funny when you watch the grades throughout the season, how you get this group of cars that always end up at the front end of the segment. It doesn't change a lot throughout the season.
Yeah.
And it really has been the season for the 24 car. Bright's always been there, Nick Dempsey, of course, back in the 79 car, been there, and it's Shady in the 92. There's just been that group, probably one or two others that aren't here tonight, but have sort of been visited them at times.
Yes. And the Marston's always there or thereabouts.
Well, that car at Williams, I was joking and talking to him before, very shortly that's going to be able to discuss it.
Oh, really? It's that old, is it? Yeah. So we're in the white zone now for Jordan Bork in the 24 machine. He's just got to bring this one home. Had a good win in one of the earlier heats. Previous race, I think it was. Coming through the race turn now onto the front straight. And there's your race winner, collecting his checkered flag, Jordan Bork. Scott Wright for a good second, and Shaden Andrew McCartney's there in third. First lap was a 21.92 by Jordan Bork. The quick laps in this grade all night have been in the high 21, so pretty consistent. That track is pretty flat and delivering the good racing tonight.
Oh, it is. It's deceptively smooth. I mean, you look through it, looks a little bit ripples going down, but actually it is quite smooth. It does have plenty of drive in it. Now, of course, that's probably because we've only got 8 modifieds here tonight, and we don't have any saloons or super saloons, so they're not drying the track out. So whatever moisture they put in it, staying there. but it definitely has drive. It doesn't feel like you're sliding around. And when we went out in the track packing earlier on, there's definitely a lot of slurry on the top that's being packed out.
It looks like, doesn't it? So there you go. So give him another round of applause. The second one of the night, George Falk. That was Challenge Wymack bringing us that race. Next up, event 12 will be stock cars, brought to us by Complete Tyre and Auto. We better play some more messages and pay some more bills. Back shortly.
It doesn't matter how hard the job is, we suck it up and get it done. No matter how dirty our hands have to get, we suck it up and get it done. Suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Out for suck's sake, suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Out for suck's sake, suck it up. Suck it up and get it done with suckitup.co.
Back. We go from 500 horsepower to 5. No, these guys here have a wee bit better.
So there was a bit of discussion this week, or the last couple of weeks, about adult mini stocks and the need for an entry grade in speedway. Now, you know, you're a club president. You have a fair bit to do with the rule setting process, and you're up with the buzz of what goes on in speedway in New Zealand. What are your thoughts on an entry level class? Is adult mini stocks the right class to have as an entry grade? If we didn't have it, what would we have?
Well, that's the thing.
Question,
that's the thing. Yep, and I hate the word budget because my budget's totally different to yours. And we could run on the same grade, but you've got to have a starting point somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, everybody goes youth of the future. Yeah, they are, and we have youth mini stocks, but we've also got to have other grades for people.
Yes.
Eventually, you know, you can't run a speedway event, and Steve Glenn, our promoter, will tell you, we can't run super stock, super saloons, modifieds, and stock cars every week. And that's the only class. You've got to have other grades. And, you know, if somebody can afford a $5,000 to $10,000 race car, and that's what they want to do and come out and do laps, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got
to cater for everyone, and particularly in a club like this where it's a club-owned track, a club-owned promotion.
Well, you take a look
exists for its members, doesn't it?
Some of the open wheelers. Where is an entry class in TQ's midget sprint cars?
Yeah.
A good TQ will be 50, 60 grand.
Yes, absolutely. The sprint car is sort of well out of most people's budget. So, it's an interesting argument. It's an interesting discussion. It's not as clear-cut as you might think, and I think we're lucky here at WoodfordGlen that we do have this budget entry grade, because there are quite a few drivers that come out of this grade of mini stocks and into other grades over time.
Yep, exactly.
So there we go. Shaden Andrews McCartney leading the pack there from Nick Dempsey in the 79 car. Do I see Jordan Bork in the mix again in the 24 machine, currently in third place there, along with the 85 of Hawley, the 87 of Marsden. Sparks coming off as those two rub side rails through turns 1 and 2. Thought it was Saloon racing, but no. The 86 of Reece Marsden is racing alongside the 17 of Scott Bright there near the back of the field. The 197 of Jack, I think it is, yes it is, and the 22 car in the mix there as well. Simone Wildermuth in the 55. And Tiana Sponti in the 14 car at the back of the field. So that's a couple of laps complete now as they come past the grandstand round through Enviro Race Turn and onto the front straight. And it's the narrowest of leads for Andrews McCartney over Dempsey in the 79 car and the 24 of Hawk. You get the feeling that one slight misstep here, one slight early lift off the pedal is going to cost one of these guys a place. It's that close. So come onto the straight again. Andrews McCartney has the edge over Dempsey. Hawks moves to the low line to try and get a slightly quicker way around. Slowly, gradually, the 87 car is joining these guys at the front as well. And Tyler Hawley's trying to stay with Marsden in the 87 as well. So Dempsey moving higher on the track now, trying to find a little bit of grip and a little bit of speed further out. Hasn't really worked for him, and I think Jordan Bork has completed that pass and moved into a solid second place there now. Can he hunt down Shaden Andrews McCartney in the 93? Got a little bit more pace down the straight, but Andrews McCartney's got good pickup from the turns. and just seems to be able to hold that gap over the 24 car as well. I wouldn't rule Dempsey out at this stage. It only takes just one slight wobble from Jordan Bork and Nick Dempsey will be right in there. And given a few more laps, the old Wiley Fox himself, Glenn Marsden, might be in this mix, fighting for third also. Back marker might come into play here. Looks as though Andrews McCartney gets round without any difficulty. Slightly harder for the others because it's happening mid-corner. No problem though. And again, you get the feeling that Glenn Marsden closing the gap on the 79 car of Dempsey. But out front, Jaden Andrews McCartney holding on to the lead. Jordan Bork just can't seem to get on the tail of that car. And even if he could, catching into one thing, passing into another, in a grade like this where the performance of the cars is pretty even. So Jaden Andrews McCartney still leads. White flag time, just one to go. So if Jordan Bork's got anything left in the tank to throw at Andrews McCartney's brother, now's the time to do it. He's closed up a little bit there. He may just have to go foot to the floor through 3 and 4 and either win it or better. I think he's looking to run up the inside, pulls out, regroups, gets a little bit of pace up off 4, but I think Andrews McCartney's going to keep it. He is. Takes the win. Bork in second, Dempsey third, and the 87 car in fourth. Quickest lap, a 21.80 by Scott Bright.
Try that again. Yeah, good win there by Jaden. It's hard when you've got somebody put the pressure on you like that.
Yeah.
And you know, you could see what the 24 car was doing going down the back straight. Just poke my nose up the inside to try and let him know you're there to outbrake him and make him drift out wide, and then you button off and try and get round underneath him. But it just didn't work this time round. But good driving by the pair of them. And
It was good driving.
And as I say, you know, there's some good clean driving in this class.
Yeah, there is. Most of the time.
Most of the time. Sometimes they go belly up and
They get a bit aggro, but most of the time there is some good racing, and we saw it there definitely in that last heat. It's been a good night, and to some degree actually I think that you know, when you get this is about the right size field as Ministocks here. When you get a much bigger field, then you get that accidental contact.
Yep.
Any less than this and it can get a little bit spaced out, but this is the right number of cars for this grade, I think.
Yep.
So that was Horsepower Heads, ironically, sponsoring the Ministocks race there. Sometimes I wonder if Steve Ladden does this just to keep us on our toes. But Kiwi Auto Spares will be sponsoring the stock cars next up. We've just got a couple more messages to play to get through the list to the end of the night, and we'll be back with you very shortly.